Hey, I thought I would reach out and say hello and answer a couple of questions. This video is continuing the topic of mental health and also talking about Christmas, which is in a few days. Merry Christmas. When we're struggling, when we're processing pain, loss, illness, there is a strong contrast when other people are celebrating and they're elated and they are in the midst of festivities and happiness. We experience a contrast, the contrast between loss and festivity, between suffering and celebrating. Christmas is a wonderful time of year to come together with family, providing we focus on awareness. What is awareness? Awareness is the ability to be in the moment and consider what is in the moment, what is occurring in the moment, what is experience, what is existing, what is being. Experience is exactly that. Experience varies for each particular person. And everyone's experience has validity for that person in that moment. We have one purpose in life, and that's servitude. That's all it is. It can be challenging to service others, to help others, because we are pulled down into the need to purchase food, the need to provide a roof over our head, the need to buy clothing so we're warm. Our essential needs, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Beyond that, every moment needs to be looking after others. And Christmas can be a depressing contrast between those who have and those who have not, or those who are experiencing good times and those that have been less fortunate. So what can we do about that? We can work on our awareness, being aware of what different people are experiencing and processing, and waking the hell up. Wake up our consciousness to what is going on around us. Refusing to fall asleep at the wheel, refusing to walk past people that are experiencing homelessness, refusing to minimize races who have gone through hundreds of years, generationally, of marginalization, refusing to be ageist and seeing someone of an older age as having less worth or being invisible. Being aware is about being able to see other people, to see them, their experience, their level of contentment, whether they have any lack, if there's anything that they need, what can we do? And this is highlighted at Christmas, because if you are suffering and everyone around you is jumping up and down and dancing and eating huge amounts of food, it can further heighten your feeling of isolation, of loneliness. So it's a time for reaching out, a time for waking the hell up, a time for listening and caring and demonstrating empathy. Several of you, many of you, have written to me about your experience of mental health. And I talked about mental health being a spectrum. It's like a cold. Sometimes we're physically well and sometimes we're not so well. And we could go through a stage where we lose our job, not get good marks at school, fall out with a friend, have a relationship fall apart, experience physical illness. And the culmination of all these factors can result in a compromised sense of mental health. People that experience compromised mental health are no different to you and I. They've had different experiences. Perhaps they've experienced misfortune. Perhaps they're on a journey, perhaps they're processing, perhaps they're healing, perhaps they're moving through recovery. Remember, recovery is not about cure. Recovery is about a process with periodic episodes. There are people that experience schizophrenia, and schizophrenia is a spectrum, not a process, a spectrum. There are people on the autism spectrum, huge spectrum, long spectrum. That means they're not freaks or weird. They just have different experiences to other people. What can we do about that? Get to know who they are, listen to their experiences, and help. Listen, empathize, include. Just wanted to reach out and say hello. I am working very hard to load regularly. Several of you have joined my Patreon recently. Thank you so much. That's a massive help for us. Thank you for listening to my uploads. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. If you're experiencing isolation or a sense of loneliness or compromised mental health, seek professional support. Take it one step at a time. Sit in the moment and think about what you've achieved and how well you're doing and how life is a process. I wish I could climb through this video screen and do more, but it's your journey. And you have enormous resilience within you, enormous resilience. Only you know what you've been through, and ultimately you have the power to decide how to feel and what to think. It's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy, but it is possible. Nothing beyond you can hurt you if you control what is within you. Sending you so much love.